Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? It's been a long time since I last spoke with you guys. I'm so glad. Today's video, I'm just like, okay, let me just do a voiceover. But yeah, how have you been, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoy it here. Please do well to subscribe and like this video, share with your friends. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. So in this video, I'm just doing a weekend reset. It's Friday today. I was at the market. I got meat, I got tomatoes and some other vegetables I will be needing for the rest of the month. So this is me just washing my meat. Usually when I buy meat, I wash it and then I just share it according to how I will be needing it. Okay, so I'm also going to show you guys how I store my vegetables like tomatoes, pepper, cabbage, cucumber, and yeah, any other thing, and green leafy vegetables, some of the green leafy vegetables that I got. So also I'm going to be cleaning and organizing my refrigerator in this video, and I bought some. There were really some cute inexpensive containers that I bought. I mean, you don't have to buy containers from Amazon before you can organize your refrigerator and make it look good. So there were some really inexpensive containers that I bought, and I'll be showing you guys in this video. So whenever I go to the market and I buy vegetables, I usually buy vegetables that I will need maybe during the week, and when I do that, I cut off the extra stem and I store them in a Ziploc bag. Okay, I just put them in a Ziploc bag and I just zip it up, and I try to get as much air out of the bag as I can. And honestly, these vegetables will stay fresh in this bag for the next 1 week without wilting. Okay, so these are green peppers that I bought also, and carrots. So I'm just washing them here. After I wash them, I'm going to be storing them in those containers that I bought. After I wash the green peppers, I'm going to dry them up with a paper towel before I store them. Now, this is a sponge I got for washing vegetables. Vegetables like carrots. Down here in Africa, our vegetables are not processed like the ones you find in the supermarkets abroad. So when you buy them, you have to clean them up before storing them in the refrigerator. And guys, man, carrot has become really expensive. Honestly, this particular set I'm watching now, I got this for 500 sefa. 500 sefa. Oh my god, I bought the first one 500 sefa and it was just six. It was just six in number, so I had to buy more because I'm going to be using these carrots throughout the month. Okay, I will not be buying any other vegetables until September. So after I have washed the carrots and the green bell pepper and the cucumber, I'm going to start packing everything now. Today is Saturday by the way, I started the cleaning and organizing on Friday night. Yes, I forgot to mention that. So it's a nighttime routine. So I was at the market on Friday. When I got back after preparing dinner, I was so tired. I was only able to wash the meat and the tomatoes. Then the other ones, I just left them in a bag and I just threw them into the fridge because obviously I knew I was going to be cleaning and organizing the fridge the next day. So yeah, so these are the containers I bought. It's a set of 7. Yes, it contains 7 plates inside. So they come in different sizes, starting with the bigger one down to the smallest one. And the fun thing about this plate is that each of the plates has a different cover. It's so lovely, guys, so lovely and so durable. So this is the biggest out of the plates. I'm going to be using it to store my tomatoes. This particular set of tomatoes I'm putting in these containers right now are those ones that are still very, very strong. They are still very, very firm. So I'm going to keep this one separately. And the other ones I selected are those ones that have started to soften. Okay, so I'm going to use those ones up very, very quickly. Now I've washed my carrots. I'm going to dry them up with paper towel and I'm going to store them in this container. These carrots are the ones I got today, Saturday. I was at the market on Friday. I was also at the market today. So I had to buy some more vegetables to last us till the middle of September. That's the next time I'll be going to the market to get anything vegetable. So these are the previous ones I bought. So I'm just going to store both of them in this container, and just voila, I swear guys, I did not even plan this. Like, the cover of the plate matches the cover of the carrot, and the cover of the storage plate I used to store the tomatoes matches the tomatoes. I swear I did not plan this. It just happened. Just looking at the video now, I'm like, wow, it's not as if I just tried to mismatch to match it. It just happened like that. Okay, so on Friday when I was at the market, I got this pepper, and then when I got to the market on Saturday, I saw this very beautiful one. Man, I could not take my eyes off it, so I bought it, and now I have extra pepper. But the good thing is that these are green peppers. They are not as hot as red peppers, so I can use quite a number whenever I'm preparing. So before the middle of September, these peppers will be gone. Okay, and usually when I buy my peppers, I do not wash my peppers. I learned that when you wash them, they rot easily. So whenever I buy my peppers, I don't wash them. I just put them in a container and I store them in the refrigerator. Whenever I bring it out to cook, I'll wash any one that I pick to cook. Okay, so these are my green bell peppers. I'm going to dry them up and I'm going to store them in these containers, and I'm telling you, these peppers will last in the next, let me not lie, in the next 3 weeks. If you bring, as long as these green peppers, they don't have any like, they are not rotten in any way, or they don't have holes in any way. As I'm storing these green peppers, in the next 2-3 weeks, whenever I open this plate, these peppers are still going to be this fresh. If I store them in the refrigerator without a cover, the peppers will start to shrink and dry up, and it will not look nice at all. But whenever you cover it, it helps to preserve the moisture, and the moisture keeps the peppers fresh. Okay, so these tomatoes, this particular set of tomatoes are those ones that have become soft. I'm going to store them in this container and I will not be covering it. And these ones, I'm going to use them up real quickly before they start to go bad. Okay, so whenever I buy vegetables like cucumbers and cabbage, I usually wrap them up with a cling film and I store them in the refrigerator. And I'm telling you, in the next 1 week, if you bring out this cucumber or you bring out the cabbage, it will still be as fresh as the day you kept it in the refrigerator, as long as you have constant power supply. You have to have constant power supply. If you're living in a place like Nigeria where there is no power, these vegetables will not even last at all. You have to find another way of preserving your vegetables, okay? But when there's constant power, you wrap it up like this. In the next 1 week, I'm telling you, this cucumber is still going to be as fresh as it was the day I kept it. So I'm going to do the same thing to the cabbage. I'm going to wrap it up with a cling film too, and I'm going to store it in my refrigerator. guys, I'm done taking out the food items in the refrigerator. I'm going to be cleaning the inside of my refrigerator with my vinegar mix. Okay, so this is a combination of vinegar, white vinegar, water, and I added a bit of essential oil, hence the color. So I added a bit of essential oil into the vinegar to kind of bring some freshness, to get rid of that smell from the vinegar. I do not like that smell at all. And this really works very, very well. It cleans out very, very nicely. I'm telling you, when you clean your appliances with vinegar, it brings out the shine in the appliance, honestly. So I'm done with the inside of the refrigerator. Now I'm going to clean the fridge top with water and liquid soap. I'm using water and liquid soap because it's really dusty up there. So that's what I'm going to use to get out the dust on the fridge top. So now I'm done cleaning and it's time to organize. So inside this plate, I have my meats. Three of the plates contain meat, and then I have soup in one of the plates, and then in the smaller plate I've got chicken, and then this bag I just dropped into the refrigerator. The black bag contains stockfish and dry fish. Okay, so I'm arranging my sausages, and that's yogurt in there, bottle of yogurt, and this other nylon bag contains the chicken breast that we're going to be using till the next time I go shop for chicken breast. So inside this Ziploc bag, I have what's left of the bitter leaf that I washed last month. Yeah, I think it was last month I washed it. So what I usually do is whenever I go to the market, I buy bitter leaf in bulk and then I wash it, and then I just store it in my refrigerator because I love my egusi soup. I love to eat egusi with, I don't like to eat egusi with any other vegetable that is not bitter leaf. I prefer it with bitter leaf. And whenever I wash my bitter leaf, I do not get out that bitter taste completely because I like a bit of that bitterness in my egusi. That's just how I like it. So I'm going to be storing my vegetables inside the the lower compartment where you store veggies. So in there I have my spinach, I have my green vegetables, I've got my cucumber, and I also have my cabbage. Okay, there are some drinks for the kids there. I mean, it's the holiday season, they're on holidays, and We all know that when kids are on holidays, they eat a lot. I only buy drinks when school is in section, when I know they are going to use it for snacks. But apart from that, I prefer to make fresh juice for them. So I already stored everything that I packed in a container. This particular vegetable in the black bag, I'm going to be using that to prepare soup the next day, so I will not be transferring that. There's no need to transfer that since I'm going to be using it up. So yeah guys, I'm done with organizing my refrigerator. So these are the containers that are left. Whenever I buy something else and I need to store it in the refrigerator, I'm going to be using that. So I'm done with cleaning. Right now, I'm about to bake some banana bread. I'm about to bake banana bread for the kids. But this is a banana bread with a twist, okay? What is the twist? I'm going to be adding chocolate powder. So it's going to be chocolate banana bread with a twist. Actually, I just got bored of eating the regular banana bread. So I just thought to myself, what can I do, to make it different? I actually wanted to make brownies. I've never made brownies before. I wanted to make brownies. But then I went on YouTube and I started seeing all the videos of how to make brownie, and it was just a lot of work. And in that moment, this particular moment, I did not even have the strength for that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do banana bread today with a twist, with a chocolate twist. And then, and then some other time, perhaps I will just, when I have enough time and I'm not so tired, I will try out the brownie and see how it goes. So this is me just transferring the baking flour I bought inside the container. So after that, I'm going to crack 3 eggs. My eggs are not so large, so that's why I'm using 3 eggs. And that's why I'm using 3 eggs. Yeah, and I'm going to be adding more than a cup of flour. So that's another reason why I'm using 3 eggs. So, okay, let me just do a quick confession here. I am one person that when I'm baking, I do not really follow the the recipe. I try to change it here and there. Okay, and it works for me. It works just fine for me. Anyway, so I'm going to oil the pan right here, and before I use it, after I oil it, I'm going to set that aside, and before I use it, I'll also sprinkle some baking flour on top of it. This is to make the banana bread come out easily once I'm done baking. So here I'm using 5 fingers of banana. They are not so large. They are not so large. So I'm going to use 5 fingers of banana. My bananas are not as ripe as they should be, but they are ripe enough. So I'm going to use them. Our banana bread is ready. You want try? Honestly, guys, see, this is really the banana bread with its twist. I'm telling you, it was so moist. This banana bread was so moist, and when you cut through it, you will slice through, that beautiful, tender raisin, and you could even see some of the chunks of bananas inside. Like, I'm not even kidding. This was so good. Like, it was so good, guys. So good. It's like you're eating banana bread and brownie in one bite. Honestly, it was so good. I think this is the best banana bread I've ever made. I'm not even kidding. This is like the best banana bread. And I think moving forward, this is how I'm going to be making it. When you take a bite into it, you taste that chocolate, like, wow, I can't even explain it. I really think you should give this a try. Honestly, honestly, I'm not even kidding. So on Friday when I was at the market, I found African avocado. I think that's what it's called, ube. Yes, African avocado, that's pear. I found it, guys. I haven't had this in a long time, in years. My kids have never tasted it before, so I got it. I got this one for 1,000 sefa, and whenever I'm preparing my ube, I prefer to pan roast it. You can either cook it by pouring hot water on it, or you can pan roast it, but I prefer because the texture comes out better. Anyway, my kids refused to eat this, but I sat down and I enjoyed it. The only regret is that there was no corn, but I enjoyed it anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This brings us to the end of the video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for the love and support. I'll see you guys in my next one.